Hi there, this is Alex with DCCTRAIN LLC, multi-chain store in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, guys, I'm finishing with that gorgeous, ready-to-run Union Pacific. Took me a while, so make sure I'm happy with the ditch lights I modified, and I'm very happy with this. So all wires connected to the lights, very few steps at that point. So now I want to show you and give you some tips about how to mount the speaker. So that's original chamber for ESU Lux Sound speaker. This is speaker 100 ohm speaker. I'm using original decoder, came with that engine, customer installed it, and it's really not gonna fit. It's just no way to fit that chamber. And I don't want to use smaller speaker. I want maximum juice of the speaker. So, and he did very good job find the place usually under those vents, and he did also that's important, kind of air insulation. And I already pre-cut a few pieces right now, and we'll show you how to mount them. So to do chambers, and that's what mostly I'm usually using this Plustruck product. You can see the number, and they're usually coming with size. The camera won't fit, but yeah, you can see right now, right? And that's about diameter. Not diameter, sorry, the thickness of it. So yeah, it's still flexible, and I use just regular scissors, and I have like small detail scissors like that to adjust. And I didn't do a lot of measurements. It just I'm doing everything by eye mostly, and again it will be in a hidden area, so there is no really way. It's not perfect, of course, and I just polish it with my file for a little bit to make it fit properly. But the major thing, again, the tip of the day: use micro crystal clear. I will seal all areas around the speaker. So next step, to glue those pieces to the bottom of that vent. And I'm using, because it's melting pretty much plastic, so you need a good ventilation to use that special, how they call it, cement. Yes, it's you need a good vent. And I will do it off the screen. What I'm going to do, there is like small brush, and I will apply everything here, and I'll turn my fan, so you will see when I'm mounting them. position all those pieces, put a little bit more of that cement. Of course, guys, again, ventilation must be applied. It's very, very nasty stuff. And that's it pretty much. I will cure it. Then next step, using micro crystal clear, I will seal all those connections, and actually all those bottom connection too. So everything, and also speaker in here. That's very important, and you will see big difference how the sound plays through that chamber. Let's continue with sealing the speaker in the chamber. After 24 hours it's cured perfectly. So usually I'm working on 3, 4, 5 engines simultaneously, and always I have some time. I need to move to different installation. This was perfect example, so I started with the N-scale installation and more stuff coming. So microcrystal clear, just carefully. Yeah, I want to seal that hole. Seal a little bit here. You know, let's magnify a little bit. Can I do it? Yes, I can. Okay. Stuff here, so it's not on the way. If you put a little bit more stuff, not big deal. Better seal, better sound. Yes, and you guys take your time, because that's one of most important, how to seal the speaker properly. See, the best speakers, you know, manufactured by hands, you know. I'm talking about audio equipment. Old school. Oh no, it's a lot of high-end manufacturers still doing it by hand. So stuff like this, important. Yeah, if you see some extra, just grab it here. Not big deal. Just use this. That's it. And I need to wait maybe an hour or so, and I can see if it's all done properly. I can just put that speaker, actually that the entire construction, that vent, in the body of the engine. The extra stuff, no worries, it's all good. And again, it's acrylic, so nothing really gonna mess your plastic here like that. This. Okay, looks good. I have like small piece here and here. Yeah, I don't mind spend all that time, but that gives me the best sound. Yeah, in about an hour, maybe a little bit more, so I'll do something else, then I can install it into the body. let's continue with the chassis right now. So I mark my direction of traveling, so it won't be confusing me when I'm going to test the motor. And again, I'm testing motor with just regular decoder with protected output for the motor. And if I accidentally cross short it, you know, I can reset it always. It's just ESU lock pilot. Then important, that will be major tip, how to position the decoder. I'm using original decoder from customer installation. It's like sound 3.5, which is still great decoder. The important thing to find the hottest spot when it's running the decoder. And also I will mount around that area. Even the motor provide some heat, but there will be kind of air insulation between, so it will be touch minimum on that plastic, so it's not really providing a lot of heat, conducting actually. And I will probably use just double-sided tape and put much bigger, wider, or maybe 2 pieces. Yeah, usually I'm just whatever I have next to me, wider, or 2, probably this size of Kapton tape. In this sound decoder, I know this is more heat provides from those elements. And actually before installation, usually I'm testing decoders for a day, like in different couple of times per day, but for like 1-2 days, sitting on my special programming track and or tester, so make sure everything runs properly. I found proper polarity, and again, I don't want to say plus or minus, I'm just doing by colors. When I'm testing engine running forward, which is on my testing decoder, was orange color, and that's it. So I'm not overwhelming my head with the polarity stuff. Sometimes in some different manufacturers, from the bottom it can be plus, it depends on the run too. Sometimes manufacturers make mistake and they doing entire run. Yeah, sometimes stuff happens, so always test it. That's only one advice I can give you guys. So let's just do it together right now. Okay, so that guy is going here. Okay, you get shrink tubing, Sumitomo as usual. Nothing special, but just good quality. Yeah, and try to, guys, get rid of all small pieces right away. Okay. An extra flux is not, it's gonna dripping or something. No, of course not. But it's always helps. See, very nice. Put shrink tubing and leave those wires a little bit longer. I will do wire management and show you how they will be nice. So for some reason you need to work on that motor, you know, something going on, you're always able to access very easily. So yeah, something like that. Small piece of that double-sided outside mounting tape right there. Yeah, I don't need really very strong. I just need this kind of secure it and so there is no moving parts or anything of course around. So just, okay, those two wires going on top. There we go. Yes, let's mount it like this. So it's in the middle. Yeah, that's fine. And I will use Kapton tape to completely secure it here. Okay, pre-cut my Kapton tape. I don't know, I don't want to leave, so those ends will be cutted. Okay, something like that. Make sure it's good. Yep, that's it. Get extra out. Same thing here. It's not gonna go anywhere. Now I have two wires here for my headlights and two magnet wires, you can see, for my ditch lights. Okay, and I need to be very careful with them. So to avoid any problem, I will create kind of L shape from just styrene again. Don't need to worry about really fancy schmancy, you're not gonna see anything. And it will cover the cab, so wires are not gonna, you're not gonna see wires like hanging around. And actually, and I'll secure with Kapton tape both those wires to that L-shaped cover. Let's make it. Here we go. Just simple. That will saves me a lot of time, and I spent, I don't know, like 3 minutes to make it. What I'm going to do, still kind of fresh. That's not big deal. So that's an idea. Here we go. Okay. See? Very cool. So I will do like 2 touch up with CA, then I will seal it again with Mr. Micro Crystal Clear. Okay, here we go. Fresh seal, so it's not gonna be any vibration. Of course, it will be far away from the speaker, but just in case. And then I will mount wires to that cover. Let's go over completion of the chamber on that vent assembly. If you see shiny between shiny stuff, that's what microcrystal clear looks like. Absolutely transparent, and actually looks very nice. Okay, so that's how I seal, actually glue, secure that plate, and with the Kapton tape I fix my wires for headlight and ditch lights, so they're coming from here, and you saw in the previous videos how I make them. Okay, but there is no way for me to show you how I did it. It's just, you will see only my fingers. Yeah, I would just cut it small piece, carefully applying it to the surface. It's done. I want to secure the speaker with that vent, just putting a little bit of microcrystal clear again. like, Alex, microcrystal clear. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you guys. I'm using it pretty much for everything. Okay, trace those wires real quick. Those are a little bit older ESU, just a little bit stiff, but again. So the microcrystal clear, the really cool stuff about it is absolutely passive to any paint, and if you want to remodel it, whatever, you can again pop it from the back. It's done. Okay, let's see how it looks like. Looks great. So I will move these wires around that, above actually, that interconnection, to keep the kind of body stiff, and secure it also with Kapton tape. Here we go. Kapton tape in place, and it will be even better. We have right now 4 wires, common, blue, white is headlight, yellow rear light, and ditch lights on function. It's function output 3 actually, and I can assign to any function because it's sound decoder. So we'll probably, because UP is constantly on, I'll just put on a separate function not mapped at that time. So also 2 wires from the speaker going up to the shelf. Right now I will connect those 2 wires to pickups. Another tip is to actually not cutting wires like that, or you need to do something with it, or you want to take the decoder out to use someplace else. You just kind of extend them like that. I'm going to put another Kapton tape, fresh cut, and solder them. From here I can record it. So again, sometimes I'm forgetting I have installation in the evening, and I'm cutting my fingernails just a little bit too short. That time is good, no problem. Yeah, put extra stuff, extra wire, no problem. Flux, just small touch. Okay, good deal. Okay, this one, this one. Yeah, shrink tubing on the decoder is very nice. So what's the reason I really don't want to mess with it? Just keeping long wires. I can resolder wires on the decoder, but yeah, I need to put Kapton tape on top. If I have to do it, I'll do it, of course. Okay, looks good to me. In that case, I will use next size of the shrink tubing. So 2 wires here, just easily. Maybe. Oh, standard will go perfectly. Okay. Usually I have a bunch of pre-cutted, but since we're doing like a live show, just cut it out on the go. Actually, yeah, this goes here. Yeah, in that case, I will use my 3rd arm. Easy, just to hold it like that. and I need to replace those shrink tubes, guys. A little bit old. Okay, good. Like that. Yeah, they're leaving a little bit marks, but that's no problem. One done. If I move it a little bit further, it won't be that much pressure. Oh, shrink tube first. Where is it? Here we go. Put it here. Just a little bit further. Here we go. Perfectly done. Sorry, it's my hands on the way. That's the best I can do. Done with all those connections, and those original Athearn wires kind of really stiff, and I like it. You can recheck the solder, means solder it just on top, just in case, but I'm saying it's very good soldering, and there is no way they're so stiff and nice. There is no way this will be touching the flying wheel. And just in case, I put another to keep them together, make them more strength, another Kapton tape. I didn't do much about, guys, recording all those, because you will see only my hands. Just see how everything turns nicely. They still loose, but they kind of will be pushing with this bundle of wires. I will cut these to the size, solder them like that together. Then before I'm assembling, again, just few touch-ups, I should say, with a microcrystal clear to secure all wires, and then I will assemble it, and that will be done. Next 24 hours, wires inside will be pretty much positioning perfectly. Final speaker wire, and done. Kapton, I'm sorry, shrink tubing very carefully. Engine completed, let's run it. I hope you have sunglasses, guys. Just kidding. Alright, that will be all for today. Thanks for watching and supporting business. Please leave a comment. I'm doing this, guys, for you. It's fun for me to do it, for you to understand where to stop and not force the installation if you're not comfortable to do it. Maybe it's too complicated, maybe it's not. It's different technique and different engines, different decoders, so it's a lot of stuff coming together. So please ask me questions. I'm glad to answer. Thanks again, and have a good one. Bye.